So I was so excited to put up solar panels. So I put up 3 solar panels. Didn't have enough power. Put up 2 more. Didn't really have as much power as I wanted. Then I put up 4 more. So now what I've got sitting here is 9 panels. But it's not working for me. The reason it's not working for me is because of all the shading. When I first put them up, it was summer. Look at all the shading on the ground here. All this shading. I was so excited, and I just assumed that I got a nice clearing through there, that I would have lots of sun. But I was wrong. In the summer I did have lots of sun, but this time of year, you don't have enough sun. So, all these panels are actually going to be for my shop. I don't need a lot of power, but I need enough to run a few things in the shop, a light, and then maybe a trickle charger for my car and one for my truck. I'll run an underground line for those. But these panels, at one time were hooked up to the house. I've abandoned that idea because too much shading, it just didn't work for me. So let's take a look and I'll show you what my alternative plan was. So this was my alternative spot for where I was going to put my solar panels once the first set didn't actually work the way I wanted them to. Now if you look, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but you've got a bunch of shadowing there. And what happens is later on, when the sun starts to go behind those clouds, then I get more shadowing. And yeah, there's shadowing on it right now, but it's very faint. You can barely see it, except for right there. So what the problem is that these panels are set up in series. I've got 16 panels, and I've got 2 strings of 8 panels in series. And what happens is, as soon as you get shade on a couple panels like this, it takes down the whole entire string. So what that means is that this first set of 8 panels, because I've got shading right there, this whole entire first string of 8 isn't producing what it should be producing. The second set of 8, I think probably has some shadowing on it, but it's just hard to see it right now. But in a little while, it'll have even more shadowing on it. You can see there's my shadow right now. So, although this seemed like it was a great spot to put them, I'm quite a ways away from the house. It's really not. Now what happens is in the middle of summer, when the sun is way up overhead totally, then I get 100% sun. But right now I'm not. Now, the sun is starting to go a little bit higher in the sky right now. So I'm gonna have less shadowing as we go. But this is the middle of February, or the first week in February. In December, I was getting lots and lots of shadowing. And what happens is with all the shadowing, it meant that I had to run the generator more. And I don't want to do that. So all these solar panels are getting moved. I found a better spot for them, and I'll show you. My first indication was this is a great spot, but now I'm thinking it's not. So here what you see, this is my 3rd attempt at putting the solar panels up. I was so excited. I got the panels out, did all the measuring, got everything figured out exactly what I need, bolts, wrenches, everything, totally ready to go. So I wanted more hydro. The panels out in the opening over there weren't giving me quite as much hydro as I wanted, so I thought, let's put some on the roof. A lot of people do it. Great idea. Wrong. What I've got here is I've got 12 panels on this roof. On this roof and on the other side over there, I've got 12 panels. Two problems. One problem is that every time it snows, I have to get a roof rake out. And I have to clear snow off the roof. And that really does get to be a bit annoying. Now these panels are going to work great in the summer because the sun's directly overhead. But right now, let's go back here. Let's go back here and take a look. There's my problem right there. Right through that tree, those trees is the sun. Right there I've got a nice clearing. Over there I got a couple of clearings. What the problem is in the winter time, again, as I stated earlier, the sun is lower. When the sun's lower, all these trees put a shadow. Now, once summertime comes, again, there's where the sun is, right up there. These trees were fine. I was actually thinking about taking a couple of these trees out to give me more sun. And then I thought, no, that's not gonna do it for me because I'm still gonna have the same problem in the winter time. Now over here, I got tired of clearing snow off the roof. Over there, I've got five of my panels over there. I have to start clearing some snow right away, I suppose, shortly, because I got some ice build up over there. But anyways, I've got a total of 12 panels, and they gotta go. So what the plan now is to take all these panels back off the roof, fill in all the holes, pull down all the hardware, and relocate them all. So I'm not looking forward to that, but that's the project I got coming up. Okay, so we've seen 3 different locations where I've put solar panels, and all 3 locations are wrong. So let's take a walk out here. Oh, I don't know if I can. Snow's deep. Take a walk out here, and I'll show you where my 4th alternative is. Maybe up to my waist almost in snow. Well, not my waist, but up quite a ways in snow. So my main panels, which are 18 panels, are probably about 150 feet from the house. So let's take a look, see. I found this spot, and I don't know why I've never seen it before. I've only had the property for a few years, but I just haven't been paying attention. I was in such a hurry to put panels up that I guess I got kind of a bit rammy. So here we are. I'm not quite there yet. This here is going to be my trail. You can see where I've cut down some of the undergrowth to make a trail. And the thing is, I've got an alpine skidoo, which means I can pack this trail really well. So in the wintertime, it'll actually be an easy walk to get out here. Anyways, there's my northern exposure. And there's my southern exposure. No trees. I mean, I'm gonna go a little bit further out there. I'm out of breath from walking through the snow, but there's my southern exposure. No trees, nothing. And even in the fall and winter when the sun's lower in the sky, I'm still gonna get 100% sun on the panels with no shading. So what the plan is I'm gonna put my panels right across here on the north side of my trail. I'm gonna pack this trail down with my Alpine Skidoo. It's gonna make a nice walking trail in the winter. I can just walk right along here and clear the snow off the panels. So what the plan is that the 18 panels that are out in the opening on the other side of the house are going to come over here, and the 12 panels on the roof are going to come over here. And then I've got a couple more panels in my shipping crate that are going to come over here. So I'm going to have around 30 panels over here. The ones that are on the driveway, they're going to be for my shop only. So yeah, now let's take a look, see how far we are from the house. Right there. Like, it's actually half the distance. I have no idea why I never noticed this before. This is kind of a low area, and I'm planning on putting a greenhouse out here. But I could have saved myself a lot of work putting the panels out here in the first place. But I was just so anxious to put them up, I didn't really notice this spot. I kind of wish I would have, because now all the panels on the roof are coming off. All the panels out in the opening are coming out, and it's just a lot more work I got to do. So like I say, shade is not your friend when it comes to solar panels. You need to plan ahead where you're going to put those things, and then do it once. So like I say, this is definitely not a how-to video, unless it's like how to install panels multiple times in multiple locations. If that's what you're after, then this is a how-to video. But really, it's just common sense, but obviously I didn't see it. So if you look through the trees there, over there, there's my panels. And they're getting shaded. Those panels are probably 150 feet from the house. And over here, I'm gonna be like half that distance. So, plan ahead. Look at your angle. Look at your snow load. Look at your shading. And do it once. Not like me. I did it multiple times. So, what my short-term plan is to come over here and build a rack. Once spring comes along, you build a rack over there. And I've got all summer to do this. The reason I say that is because those panels over there that are getting a little bit of shade on them right now are going to get full sun in the summer. And the panels on the roof that I have to clear snow periodically when I feel the ambition, they're going to get full sun in the summer too. So that basically means that I've got all summer to get these panels moved. Like I say, in the summer I'll get full sun. I'll get piles of sun. My batteries will always be full. But my question is, how do I get them full in the winter? And there's the answer right there. So follow along for a future video, and we'll just take a look-see, and you'll see a big difference on how things look around here. Well, I hope this video was informative for you. I hope this video is going to help you when you make the decision on where you're going to place your solar panels. If you found this video to be educational for you, and you would hit that subscribe button, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate it. And hit that like, that would help me as well. I'm going to be making more videos, and I'm going to share with you as I reinstall my panels how I'm going to do it. And that'll be a summer project, and I think you'll find that very interesting. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great evening.